There is an old saying that goes, knowledge is power. But in this rapidly evolving world we live in, knowledge alone isn't enough. Knowledge in action is power. Today at Skorodov, we stand on the brink of a revolutionary change, a change spearheaded by our latest innovation, LexLegis.ai, which transforms passive knowledge into proactive power. My name is Saakar Yadav. I'm the director here at Skorodov, and it's my privilege to guide you on this journey today. This journey began with a vision planted by my father, late Shri SC Yadav, a visionary in his own right and a former Chief Commissioner of Income Tax, Government of India. Together, we created Tax Help, India's first searchable database of judgments with shepherdized content way back in the 1990s, setting the foundation on what we continue to build upon. We also later provided the back-end support to the National Judicial Reference System, an initiative of the Ministry of Finance, where we help create the world's largest repository of judgments and appeals. My father often said, a good database is not just good information, but it also has to have an equally good search engine. Today, technology allows us not only to search for words, synonyms, words within a paragraph, but also to understand user queries and search for meaning very quickly within a very large data set. With new technology, we can now search over millions of pages in the blink of an eye, and more importantly, extract concise, meaningful outputs from them. Imagine a tool that doesn't just aggregate vast amounts of data, but understands it, interacts with it, and presents you with clear, concise, contextually meaningful answers for you. This isn't just another step in AI, it's a giant leap for legal profession. Crafted from the extensive in-house database, LexLegis.ai covers more than 95% of judgments from Supreme Court, High Court, Income Tax Appellate Tribunals, as well as all circulars and notifications of the Income Tax Department. It is not merely a research assistant, it is a beacon of clarity in the often murky waters of legal research. Today, you're going to see firsthand how LexLegis.ai can enhance your research and save time. With it, weeks of research shrink to mere moments. Biases fade away, replaced by balanced supported judgments. Every answer it gives is a click away from the original document or the PDF, ensuring transparency and trust in every byte of information. We have already showcased this product to senior veterans in the industry and have been very enthused by the response. And now we are working towards training the large language model that we're building for over 10 million judgments from the various courts in India to cover the entire gamut of law, from all the high courts and the Honorable Supreme Court. The future is just getting started for us. Let's move forward and not just to advance technology, but also to ensure faster justice. We are launching LexLegis.ai in phases to our users, and I personally invite you to register to see a demo or to get an early access for your organization. Thank you for listening to me. And now let me show you a quick demo from our labs on what we are right now doing. Hi, so this is the brief demo of the LexLegis AI generative research model that we are creating. We're going to show you sample queries and the response that it generates. It's a typical chat interface that you would be aware of. So you can ask a question to our engine. It would research through the large data set that it's being trained on, and it would come back with a reply. So I could ask, for example, can a demand raised by the income tax officer be stayed even if the addition is not disputed by the SEC? So it would go back, it would try to form a meaning using natural language processing, go back and come up with a concise, meaningful answer for you. And if you're not, completely satisfied, it would come back with an answer, and consequently, a compromise reached, and it would also give you references to how it formed the opinion, and so thus increasing the trust that you will have on this engine. It will give you links to the original source judgments, so that in case you want to refer that, you could go and refer it. See, it's going to take time for us to believe an engine like this, right?
But I'm certain, and my team, we all are certain that this is the way forward. It's I think the problem that we're facing is, we're not used to a particular thing, and this time of letting our users and the entire universe of potential users of our system adapt to a system like this, because we are so used to a tabular result format with citations, backward reference, forward references, and we keep on clicking and getting lost and spending a lot of time on research. So this is what it does almost in a few seconds. So I could give a follow up question to the engine, and what sort of hardship can be the ground for requesting a stay of demand by the SSE, for example. And it would again research, look up the Supreme Court judgments and the High Court judgments, the tribunal decisions, orders, and it would come back. And in case it has got contrary views, it would give you both contrary views, saying that I'm not able to form an opinion because I have, maybe two important judgments, both are conflicting in nature. You could read that, and it would give you the links. So this is in brief what it does, and happy to open up the engine one by one to our users. Please register, please talk to us, and we'll be happy to discuss any suggestions, improvements that you may have for us. And we have showed this demos to some very senior veterans in the tax domain in the country, and ranging from senior practicing chartered accountant firms, ranging from senior lawyers, ranging from retired income tax officers, CBDT members. And we have got varied responses, but all responses have been very positive, and some hilarious. For example, one response we got was that, I completely disagree with it. And I don't disagree with because it is wrong. I disagree because how can he do it? And we had to ask. You have already told him that is a he and not a it. That is one. Number two, we got a response where that I may not completely rely on it, but they said that Saakar, but I will always refer to it just to ensure that I have not missed out anything. All of these responses actually we have taken very positively. This is very new. Just we are just taking baby steps, and I think with all your help, this is the future. This is the way legal research is going to be done, and we're already working, to train over 1 million records of the various high courts and the Honorable Supreme Court, all the judgments and orders that they have passed so far. We're working on but that's a few months away. We are already releasing now in batches the income tax research engine to users one by one. And our team is already working on research drafting. The two main problems that we have faced, that we are facing, and that response that we are getting from the community and the professionals, is that the two main problems and time taking things are research and drafting. I think in time to come, both of these research and drafting work, the engine will be able to do it to quite a satisfactory level. And I think that satisfaction level is just going to go up with more usage and more inputs from the users. Thank you, and please register. We're happy to connect with you and discuss your use case. And bye.